Reactor, fresh out of the trash compactor, and you'll know me. It's your favorite England-born, somewhat Australian sounding Reactor. He's a big boss like Rick Ross. He goes harder than Slipknot, and he's in permanent beast mode without even applying a cheat code, baby. He's so crazy. Man, I've reacted to Billie Eilish before, you'll know I have. I reacted to No Time to Die at the Brit Awards. It was a fantastic performance, and I said to everybody, hey, do I need to be reacting to more Billie Eilish? I've reacted to When the Party's Over, I Don't Want to Be Your Maybe, or whatever it was called. I might have butchered the name of that song. And I have reacted to a couple of others. Don't want to jog the memory too much. It's been a long day. But I've been asked to react to COPYCAT. And this was actually requested by somebody. I'm sorry, I was about to miss out on the shout out. This was actually requested by Ali Bova. So you know I got you, man. At the end of the day, like, I'm here to give love to everybody, man. Like, I'm outside of here, I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying, but I'm also a regular everyday human being. I'm a gamer. I run my own little marketing business too. I run my own little hip-hop company, and I just really enjoy all different types of music, man. I mean, I loved Eminem's new album, but I also loved Camila Cabello's Romance album. I loved Stormzy's new album, but I really like Selena's new album. And I realized that somebody I haven't really listened to too much of. I mean, recently Harry Styles was one of those people. I've listened to a lot of him now. But Billie Eilish is just another person I was a little bit behind on. Not in terms of, I'd always heard the big singles like Bad Guy and stuff like that. You can't avoid that. But I just hadn't really dived into Billie. So this is a pleasure for me, man. I'm more than happy to go into it. Remember, if you ask me to react to COPYCAT live, and there's like 5 different live versions, I'm going to go for the one that speaks to me. If you want one specific, you got to drop a link. But at the end of the day, I'm covering this regardless, so you'll definitely get it. I hope it's the one specifically you wanted me to react to, but even if it's not, we're going to enjoy this, man. Let's have a good time. And you'll remember, man, I'm not your everyday reactor. You know, I'm not just going to nod my head, tell you it was good, and then leave. I'm going to actually react to it. And I like to think, you know, I'm not your everyday person either. So, like, for that reason, if you could subscribe, it would mean a lot to me because I'm still very early in my journey. I like to think I bring something a little bit different to the table. Not to the point where it makes me necessarily better than anybody else, but it just makes me a little different than everybody else. So, let's have a good time. I'm going to put some mac on this cheese. I think that's the most serious I've been in a very long time. So, let's dive straight into the song.
Are you guys ready to get fucking turned?
I
yes,
guess.
jump with me. Mosh, you feel me? Yeah.
I feel you, dog. Ooh.
Don't be cautious, don't be kind. You're committed, I'm your crime. Push my button. Anytime you got your finger on the trigger, but your trigger finger's mine.
What a crazy beginning, and the crowd is so invested, man. I'm sorry, I just wanted to pause to say so far so good. I'll keep going.
Silver dollar, golden flame, dirty water, poison rain, perfect murder. Take you aim. I don't belong to anyone, but everybody knows my name.
I don't belong to anyone, but everybody knows my name. That's powerful.
By the way, you've been uninvited, 'cause all you say are all the same things I didn't. COPYCAT trying to cut my manner. Watch your back when you can't watch mine. COPYCAT trying to cut my grammar. Why so sad when you can't have mine?
That's so crazy. I'm just letting you know, if you're trying to bite Billie's style, maybe not a good idea, man, because she may throw some words at you. I love her, man.
Call me callous, call me cold. You're italic, I'm in bold.
You're italic, I'm in bold. She is flexing on people right now.
Call me cocky, what's your tone? You better love me, 'cause you're just a clown. By the way, you've been uninvited,
Yeah.
'cause all you say are all the same things I did. COPYCAT trying to cut my manner. Watch your back when you can't watch mine. COPYCAT trying to cut my grammar. What's
know me, man, when it comes to like, especially as a dude that's a rapper outside of here, like, I do, I react to lyricism a lot. So I do change my criteria a little bit between genres because I don't believe I should be looking out for like heavy punchlines and double entendres in a pop song or anything like that. But there's a lot of substance in what Billie's actually saying though. So I do actually have an appreciation for her lyricism. Because she's still a lyricist. You know, you don't have to be in hip-hop or be a rapper to be a lyricist. If you write lyrics, you're a lyricist, right? But to be a good lyricist, you have to give examples like what Billie's doing right now. She's actually saying something. The other thing is that I like to react to the other aspect of what goes on in a performance like this is that the way the crowd is vibing. Number one, I notice the diversity in the crowd. I notice it's not just male, it's not just female, but I'm noticing different ages among that sea of people as well. And I'm also noticing the crowd control that Billie has. And that does not come from, that's not a fluke, you know what I mean? That comes from, as young as she is, wealth of experience in her craft, man. She don't even need to sing right now. They got it.
Hate to see you go. Hate to be the one I told you so. You just crossed the line. You run out of time.
You just crossed the line. You run out of time. It's too late for you, man. It's too late. You should never leave Billie hanging.
I'm so sorry, I know. Sorry, I'm the one I told you so. Sorry.
Billie told you so.
Sorry.
And she's sorry.
Psych, bitch. Why the
Oh!
you've been running mine? 'Cause all you say, stop, are all the same. Let's go.
She really said, psych, bitch. She was like, man, you think I'm sorry for any of that? I admit I was not prepared for that. I know she's got some attitude. I know that. I was not prepared. Takes some trust as well. Like, just so I'm not yelling, by the way, sorry. That takes some trust in your fans too to know that you're lucky enough to catch me and make sure that this goes well. Yo, she's having a great time, man, and the fans are loving it. And can somebody out there that maybe knows the timeline of this performance, how old was Billie when she did this? Definitely looks like an older look of hers, but then she changes her look a lot. So, I mean, it could have really just been a look from a year ago. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Let's get it done, bro. Really giving it back to her fans, too. That's cool. Giving them hugs. I gotta give that to her. I gotta give that to her. The performance and the love. I gotta give that to her.
I love you all. Thank you so much. I'm Billie Eilish.
Okay. So it appears she has performed this song multiple times. I'm not particularly sure if that's what my subscriber wanted me to react to, but I'm just going to say that I enjoyed it. So if her performances of this song get better, hey, I'd be open to maybe at least one more time reacting to another live performance of this song. But regardless, I love you all moving me along the journey, man. So if there's any more Billie Eilish I need to be covering, I've really only heard a handful of her songs. I mean, when I say a handful, maybe half a dozen now. And I've got a couple of other requests in the pipeline, so there will be more coming. But the more you'll feed me, the better it is. But also, man, if you feel there might be another artist out there that I might be slipping on, or there's just an artist that, or even a song that you just really think I gotta put some Mac on, give me some good cheese, man. React down in the comments, man, and I promise you, I try and get them all done. I definitely try and get them all done. I've been Mac the Reactor. The planet of Macadamia needs me, so I'm going back to my trash compactor. Y'all have a really good day. Ta-ta, farewell, tra-la-la, and shibbidi-dibbidi-dibbidi-dibbidi-dibbidi.